My name is JD, and we are here today with Mike Martinez for 8 laps in the Ferrari 488 GTB. Everything sounds correct?
Yes.
Perfect. Just as in the Aventador, the mirrors are still set up for me. Passing on the racetrack will remain the same as well. Just remember to wait for those 4-way flashers. Once we get those, I'll let you know where to go by and where to pass.
Okay.
This is going to be a much lighter car, much more responsive. It'll turn in a lot faster.
Okay.
The steering box is tight in this car.
Okay.
The steering wheel in the Aventador is really heavy. You're really fighting that steering wheel all the way down to the apex. This car kind of just goes where you want it to go.
Nice.
Less steering angle to get the car to go where you want it to go.
Okay.
Just be smooth on that wheel. Any jerks or movements, the front end will definitely respond to it, so just be smooth there. We're about 670 horsepower, which is a little less than the Aventador, but we have twin turbos in this car. But plus it's lighter, so we definitely get off the line a little quicker. Nice and smooth on that throttle pedal. I will be honest though, because of the turbos, we do get a little bit of lag.
Okay.
But once they kick in, you get a lot of boost, a lot of torque, and they'll definitely get you going really quick.
Okay.
The smoother you apply the throttle and the smoother you are on the steering wheel, the less lag you'll get and the more responsive the car will be. So just keep that in mind.
Gotcha.
As I said, the brake is a little soft in this car. It's going to feel about the same though, because the Aventador was heavy. You still want to be really firm on those brake pedals. Just the softer brake in this car, so still be firm on the brake.
Okay.
Slowing the car down before you turn in, just like the Aventador, as you go to turn in, slowly lift off that brake pedal. We still want to balance the weight throughout the car.
Okay.
That'll help you rotate the car to the apex. Once we get to the apex, I'll have you unwind the wheel and you'll start squeezing that throttle pedal again.
Okay.
Paddle shifters are pretty much the same. They do not move. Right is still up, left is still down. Little different gearing though. We'll be using 4th, 5th, and 6th gear, which does sound a little high, but because of the turbos, we gain RPMs really quick. Plus it's a higher revving car, so we'll go all the way up through the rev range and then we'll upshift.
Okay.
Any questions before we roll out in the Ferrari?
No questions.
Awesome. Go ahead and press down on that brake pedal and I'll have you upshift into first. We'll follow the Aventador out, just pull forward and then make a U-turn out to the left. We'll hang tight and wait for some track space. Looks like he's waiting on one car or so. Much lighter car, much more responsive. Also keep in mind that's an all-wheel drive car. This is just a rear-wheel drive car.
Okay.
So that's why the front end feels a little lighter in this car as well. There's not so much weight up front.
Okay.
Next to the blue cones, if we could. We're gonna wait for 2 cars. It's looking like they're coming down the hill, and after they go by, we'll have plenty of clear track. After this Ferrari goes by, we will be clear. Just let them kind of pull forward a bit more. This way we don't catch them, and you're all set. We'll upshift, straight across the track, your door to the green cone. Look to the apex and turn into it. Shift the eyes to the end of the straightaway. As you unwind, go for it. Upshift, up, and up again. At the orange, we'll brake firm, downshift once, and start releasing off your brake down to the apex. Start feeding that throttle, unwind out to the top. Same thing, keep left, full throttle. At the orange, we'll brake and downshift. Look across to the apex and pass right. Run your normal line. Middle of track, back right, all clear. Tiny brush on the brake to rotate the front to the apex. Feed that throttle, work your way back left. Little bit of brake through here. Just want to set the front so you can rotate the car to apex. Lots of racetrack on exit, no worries. A good wide line helps this car just a little closer to the apex next lap. Straight across the racetrack. Little bit of brake to balance and rotate the car to apex. Feed that throttle out. Go for it, fast as you want. Up. Firm downshift, go past the turning cone, start releasing off your brake pedal. Very good brake pressure. Next lap will come off the brakes a little sooner. Unwind out, go for it. Brake and and downshift. Releasing off your brake pedal now. Carry your momentum and feed that throttle through here. Tiny touch on the brake. Turn in. Unwind out. Feed your throttle pedal. Keep in it. Brake. Looking to the apex and keep rotating the car up to it. Good. Unwind out. Lots of racetrack. Keep squeezing throttle. Just let off. Rotate your car. Back on throttle. Straight across. Start wide. Your line's better than theirs. As you turn in, feed that throttle. Less steering angle. Get her straight. How we doing?
Feel that lag boost for sure.
You do feel a little bit, but once it's straight, it kicks in hard. Downshift. You like the handling of the car so far?
Yeah, it's nice.
Good.
It's precise, you know.
You're driving smooth. Keep it up. Close in behind the Ferrari. We have flashers. We'll brake and downshift. Normal line to the apex. Just give them some room. Good. Very nice. All clear. Turn in. Carry your speed. We'll close in on the back of the Porsche as well. Pass right. Just stay on the inside. Give these guys some room on exit. And around to the right. Keep turning into apex. Good. Feed that throttle out. We'll upshift. A little less lag in this gear. Let off. Turn in. Back on throttle. Great. Good. Look across the track. A little wide. Turn in a hair sooner next lap. That's going to help you carry more speed on exit.
Yeah.
Up. Up. Downshift. Very good. Release off that brake pedal. Come off the brakes still just a hair sooner. Your line is good enough. We can carry more speed. Brake and downshift. Just as you turn in, lift off that brake pedal. Carry momentum. Good. Already looking across the racetrack to the apex. Keeping that throttle down. And brake. Good. Set that front. Get the car rotated to the apex. Keep feeding that throttle out. Just keep straightening that wheel as you can. Lift off. Cut the paint. Back on throttle. A little bit of brake. And then turn in. There you go. Good line. Less steering angle. Full throttle. Up. Up. Alright. We're going to do a cool down lap. We are kind of at the halfway point, but I believe the car is getting a little warm. I'm feeling the turbos kind of starting to lag. Okay. Just slow it down for me. I'm not going to count this lap against you. We'll finish this lap off, then we'll do another cool down lap, okay. And then we'll pick you back up and we'll do about 5 laps for you. Just keep it right about 60 miles an hour, which is perfect. I'll have you upshift once or twice more. We'll do 2. Go ahead, upshift twice. Good. Just kind of coast around here, just nice and easy.
Nice, working the line a little bit.
No worries, we're looking good. I like the wide line through here, it's good. Just try and remember to get that wheel pointed straight. Okay. And then through here, as soon as you get the car pointed in, you can go back on throttle straight through here as well. Yep, exactly. Okay. Last time through here was really good. Get the car rotated, and then now we're already starting to unwind. Yep, perfect, just like that. Yeah, exactly. Upshift, and now just coast to the end of the straightaway. This will allow you to go through turn 1 with no brakes. Just nice and smooth. Run your normal line. You're good. You got it. Any questions to this point?
No.
I have the drift car behind. Just keep left. Very good. We're driving smooth. Just follow the blue line on outside. Placing my hand here just because you're good. Go ahead, let off, just coast for me. We'll give them some room. Clear. Good. We'll keep this pace back to the straightaway. Once we hit the straightaway, we'll drop back down to 4th, and then we'll get you down the straightaway. Go ahead, drop down a gear. Run your normal line. Drop down another gear. Just remember to breathe. Keep those eyes up. We'll pick it back up and we'll finish off the 8 laps. Go for it. Up. Up. Brake hard and downshift. Start trailing the brake. No more. Carry the momentum down to the apex. Squeeze that throttle. Unwind out. downshift. Release off that brake pedal, carry the momentum, good. Back to the right. Good line through there, I like it. Just get a little closer to the apexes, the red and white stripes you can use. Little bit of brake just to set that front. Look across to the apex. Good. Feeding that throttle out. Just lift real quick, rotate the car, back on throttle. Keep in it. Little brush on brake, turn in now, rotate the car to apex. Start straightening up that wheel. Good. Keep in it. Up. Up. Brake hard. Downshift. Go ahead, trail off that brake pedal. No more. Carry the momentum. Good. How'd that feel through there?
Yeah, much faster.
Very nice. Brake and downshift. Look across the racetrack. Keep those eyes up. Very good. Lift off to balance. Then start feeding that throttle. Stay hair late, but no worries. Keep that speed. Little bit of brake. The red and white stripes on the inside here, kind of just cut over them. Perfect. Feed your throttle. Good. Turn in, back on throttle for me. You're good. Keep in it. Little bit of brake, not much. Release. Rotate the car. Start straightening it out. You're good. Just a hair too much angle.
Yeah.
Shift.
I feel like I'm missing all that real estate over there.
Yeah, like I said, the red and white stripes you can definitely use coming out of that turn one. Like I said, the quicker you unwind, the quicker you get it straight, the more speed you'll carry. There's paint there too. Brake down 2. Cut the paint. You're good. Release that brake. Less steering angle. Good line. Down the hill. Feed it out. Keep in it. Little bit of brake. Very nice. Just a bit abrupt off the brake. That's why you started to get a bit of understeer. Good recovery on exit though. Turn in. Feed that throttle. Go for it. Little bit of brake, look across the track, cut the paint on the inside, straighten it out, use the paint on the outside. Good. Upshift. Very nice line. Upshift again. Keep in it. Go. Brake down past the turning cone. Start releasing your brake. Less brake. Good. Feed your throttle. Start straightening that wheel. Brake and down. Got it. Very good line. That's fine. Turn in. Look across the racetrack. Good. Keep squeezing. Very nice. Feeling comfortable?
Yeah.
Awesome. Just remember to breathe.
I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm missing that one a lot.
It's okay. You do get a little bit of understeer on entry, but your exit is good. You're still carrying a lot of speed on exit. It's good. Little bit of brake and slowly lift off. Unwind, less steering angle. There you go. Up. Up. Downshift. And release off your brake. Carry your momentum. You're good. Right on the limit of the tires. Keep in it. You're fine. Go for it. Good. Brake and downshift. Lifting off your brake. Good line through there. Keep in it. You're good. Tiny brush brake. Release. Straighten out that wheel just a little. Good. That was our 8 laps. Slow her down for me. We're going in through the pits, my friend.
All right.
Yellow cones. What do we think of the 488?
Yeah, definitely. Well, the 458 was not turboed, right?
It was, yeah, naturally aspirated. You got it. Yeah.
That one felt a lot more
Crisp on the throttle response.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes, I do agree with that as well.
But yeah, I mean, as far as the turn in and the balance and everything, a lot more manageable than the Aventador, obviously.
Good. Yes.
But yeah, it was still a treat. Yeah.
Well, very nice driving out there. The understeer that we were getting, the scrubbing on the tires, just a combination of things. Because the front is so light, if you use too much steering angle, that's when you get a little of the push. That's what I was saying, straighten out a little more. And sometimes if you let off the brakes a bit abrupt, because there's not much weight to hold the front tires down, then sometimes you lose a little front grip that way too. So sometimes it was a combination of things, sometimes it was one or the other, but very good, very controlled. It was good.
Awesome.
Back on both paddles and crank that wheel to the right for me. Good. And off that brake. Your lap times, your top speed, everything's recorded on your video there. So if you would like to request that information before you take off, the checkout desk will let you know.
Okay.
Other than that, there are a couple cars on sale, so check those out if you want to drive anything else. Other than that, it was looking really good, driving nice and smooth. Any questions for me about the 488 or anything at all?
No. Well, what was the glaring thing if we were to spend a day out there together? What would you say I need to work on?
Your brake pressure is really good. It's just learning to just find the limit of the tires a little bit more. You're at that point where you're running pretty consistent. You're right at the edge, right at that limit. It's just being a little bit more consistent now. Consistently hitting your same braking marks, consistently getting to your apex.
Right.
Towards the end, I was having you use more racetrack, getting onto those red and white stripes.
Right.
There's still a little more racetrack on exit that you can use, which is helpful as well. But like I said, you're right on that limit, right on that edge. So now if you come back out, it's more about just pushing the limit of the tires, just asking a little bit more from them, getting a little bit more speed through the turns, and just asking a little bit more from those tires. Because right now you're starting to find the limit of the tires, which is good. You're right on the edge, but there's still just a little more on exit that we can use. We can carry a little bit more speed through the turns. It's just those small, consistent stuff, finding the extra tenths here and there. You're driving really smooth though.
It is deceptive. I can tell I'm not using the whole track. I mean, it's there. I see it. I'm like, well, there goes, a good car length. And but it's deceptive how much speed I can carry into these cars.
And it's definitely, it goes against instinct. The more track time you get, the more you can kind of push those limits and feel out the car.
Yeah.
As you got deeper into the experience, you got more and more comfortable with the handling, and so you could do more with the car. You could get more comfortable with driving it in deeper and stuff like that. So it was good.
Very cool.
Hope you enjoyed it, my friend.
I did. Thank you
I'll
very much.
stop our video and bring it around. We'll let you know where to go next. We're not doing the drift or anything.
No.
All right, no worries.